Today is day one of me building an LMS from scratch, and the best part is that I'm not actually an L&D professional, I'm a marketer. So the goal of today is to take the first real step in building our brand new Build Empire LMS, which is figuring out our learning strategy. So before you dive into uploading courses or building dashboards, you need to be clear on what are we actually trying to achieve with learning and what kind of content do we need to create. Now, before I get into what our strategy looks like, let's just talk about why you even need one in the first place. So, without a strategy, learning can end up feeling really reactive. You've got a course here, a module there, but nothing that ties back to what your business and your people actually need. A learning strategy makes sure that you're not just creating content for the sake of it, your learning aligns with your company goals, and most importantly, that your content supports your employees in the skills that they need to do their job well. So, how do you even start figuring that out? Here are the first few steps I'm taking. So, first, I'm going to speak to stakeholders. For me, that's leaders and managers who know where the business is heading. So learning can align with those priorities as well. We are a platinum partner of Tocha, and so our learning is going to be centered around our platform. Speaking to our leaders means I'll probably get a good sense of what's missing from our learning and what skills they want the company to focus on more broadly as well. Next, I'm surveying employees to ask people what skills and knowledge would make their jobs easier or what they feel like they're missing. After all, there's no point making learning content that nobody is going to use. And lastly, I'll look at current gaps and ask, are there areas where people struggle or where they're constantly repeating the same fixes? That's a clear sign for learning content. Doing that groundwork means that strategy isn't just my idea of what's needed, but a reflection of what the organisation actually needs. Okay, so here's how I'm shaping Build Empire's learning strategy. I'm thinking about it in three main pillars. This is based off of those three exercises I just mentioned. We've got our stakeholders that say our edition, which is our version of Tocha, but better. That's a priority in all departments, so product, sales, and marketing. And as we grow the products and add new features, there's work to be done to make sure everyone stays knowledgeable on what it is and how it works. And then we also want to do product learning, helping our team get fluent in Tocha, not just the technical side, but how to explain it simply to customers as well. And then addition, so learning content around our Build Empire edition, showing what makes it unique and how to use it confidently. And then also, last but not least, skills and knowledge. So sharing things like marketing, project management, or soft skills, but specific to product. Plus, creating ways for employees to share their own tips, guides, or lessons learned back into the system as well. What I like thinking about these pillars in this way is that it keeps the strategy really well rounded. We're not just training on software, we're building knowledge and confidence across the whole company. So, my next steps look like this: collect input from stakeholders and employees to validate these pillars and draft a high level content plan for products and the addition learning. Plus, I'll map out how Tocha will actually deliver this content in a way that's engaging and hopefully not overwhelming. So that's where we're starting with a strategy that's based on listening to people first and then building around the product, addition, and skills. So I'm going to do a bit of a Blue Peter moment here and say this is what I made earlier because I've already collected input from employees and this strategy. And the response was overwhelmingly positive, and that's given me the green light to move on to the next phase. So, next, I'll be diving into the permissions and admin setup. It's not as boring as it sounds, though, trust me. Just making sure that everyone can see the right content, can manage what they need to, and have admin access to what they need to as well. So, stay tuned for that on day two, and thanks for watching.